So I'm back in Italy, same region as before, Emilia-Romagna, but this time I am in Bologna, which is the biggest city there, about an hour and a half from Rimini. And the big difference this time is that I am now studying, doing a little course on Italian culture and language, and I've got my own little room in a flat with 3 Italian lads who I've met this week. So I made it to the flat, looking pretty fresh. Flight was good, got my keyboard through as well. Never had so many dirty looks in my life for carrying that around. And then we flew through a thunderstorm as we approached Bologna, which is pretty amazing. So it's a lovely autumnal afternoon here in Bologna. On my way to IKEA to get some essentials, like a towel so I can have a shower. It is still like 25 degrees though, so still definitely feels like the end of summer. Another crisp morning here in Bologna. Up a little bit earlier today to complete my enrolment procedure, and on the way I've got to pick up a €16 revenue stamp at a tobacconist. On the way out for my first night out in Bologna. Don't really know anyone, but I heard there's this Irish pub, so gonna go there. Google says it's more busy than usual. Apparently it's gonna be a thunderstorm later as well, so thunderstorm when I burst into the pub, that is. Yeah, I know. Alright, so it's my third morning in Bologna. I had my first lecture last night. There wasn't actually enough room in the lecture theatre, so we had to split into 2 lecture theatres. As the Italians like to say, we had to move to plan B and then plan C, maybe even plan D. On the way to CrossFit, I found a nearby box and I've got a little trial. This will be the 3rd CrossFit I've joined now after Rimini and back home. Now I've got a shower, lunch, and then I've got a city tour with the Erasmus Society. Tour started at 4, it's now 2 AM, so it's been a good 10 hours actually. We had the tour, then we had the pub, then we had the language thing, then we went to the club, played beer pong, which actually paid off in the end, even though I thought that was going to be a waste of money buying 2 cups, but you know what, we got. And guess what, there's more enrolment forms to fill in. So I've been going around like 5 tobacco shops trying to get this Marco de Bollo, which is basically a stamp, but they're all either closed for lunch, or they don't have the stamps, or they only pay in cash. But yeah, I'll get there eventually, probably just going to go tomorrow, but yeah. So, made it back to Rimini. It's a little bit colder than it was when I obviously was here in the summer. Obviously we have Peppone here. He's very excited. Peppone! Stai bene? It's another lovely morning here in Bologna. Now on the way to go and retrieve the bike that I left miles away on the way back from Rimini because the chain decided to come off, and it's one of those ones where I can't even physically touch the chain because it's all obscured, so I can't just put it back on, which is annoying. Then I reckon we're going to the gym, and then we've got a City game. Also, it's my birthday, so it sounds like a decent programme, I reckon.